Ever tried roasting corn and ended up with something bland, dry, or just meh? What if I told you there's a way to turn two simple ears of corn into something buttery, smoky, and absolutely irresistible with just an air fryer? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a quick and crazy delicious corn recipe that'll make you forget all about boiling. Stick with me, because the secret is all in how you cut it and a magic garlic butter at the end. First, I peeled off the outer husks of the corn, removing any long corn silks that were still attached to the corn. Then, I rinsed the corn under running water. While rinsing, I gently used my hands to remove any remaining corn silks, making sure to rinse the corn thoroughly without scratching the kernels. After rinsing, I placed the corn in a colander with the small end facing down so that the water could drain completely. I let the corn drain naturally for about 10 to 15 minutes. Once the corn was drained, I began cutting the corn in preparation for the next step of processing. Don't cut straight down. This will crush the kernels underneath. Instead, do this. Place the knife horizontally on the corn stalk. Then, turn the entire ear of corn upside down on the knife so that the knife touches the cutting board. Gently tap the corn on the cutting board, tapping until it splits in half. Then, stand the half up and continue splitting into two smaller pieces. Do the same with the other half. Now you have nice, even, unbruised corn pieces, ready to grill. Next, I took out the air fryer baking sheet and lined it with a layer of non-stick paper. Next, I placed the corn pieces on the sheet so that they were placed horizontally with the kernels facing up. I tried to leave some space between the pieces so that the heat could circulate evenly, helping the corn to cook until golden brown and crispy without steaming or sticking together. Now it was time to prepare the sauce. In a small bowl, I added a little olive oil, 1 to 2 teaspoon paprika, a pinch of ground black pepper, 1 to 2 teaspoons salt. Using a silicone brush, mix all the ingredients together until they form a smooth, light, and fragrant mixture. Then, I use a silicone brush to spread the sauce evenly over the entire surface of the previously cut corn pieces. It is important to brush thoroughly into each kernel, because that is where the spices and aroma are kept, helping each piece of corn to be rich and flavorful when eaten. Then put it in the air fryer. Turn the air fryer on at 200 degrees Celsius, set the timer for 20 minutes, and just wait for the magic to happen. About halfway through, 10 minutes, I open the pot, gently turn or change the position of each piece of corn to make sure all sides are evenly browned. No burnt spots, no raw spots. Brush on the remaining sauce. Then put it back in the air fryer to continue baking. When the corn is almost done, we move on to the equally special part, the garlic parsley butter sauce. Take 2 minced garlic cloves and a few parsley leaves, finely chopped. Heat a pan, add 25 grain unsalted butter, and melt. When the butter is melted, add the garlic and saute until fragrant. Finally, add the parsley and stir well. The aroma is so delicious that you just want to dip your bread in it. But wait, the most delicious part is still ahead. After the corn was cooked, I took each piece out and arranged it on a plate. While the corn was still hot, I quickly poured the melted garlic and parsley butter mixture evenly over it. The butter melted gently, seeping into each kernel, mixed with the fragrant smell of fried garlic and fresh parsley, making the aroma spread throughout the kitchen. At this moment, just one bite was enough to feel the rich, salty, and sweet harmony, and the slight crunchiness of the grilled corn, an irresistible taste experience. And now the second way, a sweet, fatty version, perfect for a chill afternoon snack. I continued with the remaining corn, doing the same as the previous batch, cutting it in half properly, making sure the kernels weren't crushed. However, this time there was a slight change. Instead of cutting the corn into 8 small pieces like before, I divide each ear into 4 equal pieces. This method helps keep each piece of corn moderately sized, making it feel full when eaten, while still retaining the juiciness inside. After finishing the corn split, I took the air fryer baking tray, lined it with a layer of non-stick paper to prevent the corn from sticking to the bottom of the tray. Then, I gently arranged each piece of corn on the tray horizontally, with the kernel side facing up. Now I make the honey butter sauce, the sweet fatty sauce that makes the grilled corn so delicious. First, put the butter in a heat-resistant ceramic bowl. You can put the bowl in the air fryer, set it at 200 degrees Celsius for 2 minutes to completely melt the butter, or you can also boil it in a double boiler if you like to control the heat better. While waiting for the butter to melt, I took the opportunity to prepare the lemon zest. I took out my grater, but I was careful that if I grated directly, the zest would easily stick to the grater and be difficult to remove. To avoid this, I placed a piece of non-stick paper on the surface of the grater, then grated the lemon zest as usual. This method was very convenient. When I lifted the paper, the smooth zest would follow the paper, neat and clean, not a single bit left behind. Once the butter has completely melted, I add the finely grated lemon zest to the butter bowl, then add 2 teaspoons honey, 1 to 4 teaspoons salt. Using a silicone brush, stir well until everything is combined, creating a smooth, glossy, and slightly viscous mixture, emitting a gentle aroma. Then, spread the honey butter mixture evenly over the entire corn. Remember to spread it thoroughly into each kernel to absorb the flavor. If you have time, you can let the corn marinate for about 5 or 10 minutes to let the sweetness penetrate deeper. And now, put the corn in the air fryer. Set the temperature to 200 C. Bake for 20 minutes. About 10 minutes, open it, turn the corn. When you see the corn slightly burnt on the edges, fragrant sweet smell, the outer layer is golden and shiny. It's done. Remember to use unsalted butter to control the saltiness. If you use salted butter, reduce the salt in the sauce. Don't add too much honey because it can easily burn in the air fryer. If you have small children at home, you can replace honey with corn syrup or maple syrup for safety. And there you have it. 2 super simple, no-fuss grilled corn recipes that turn out delicious. Whether you like it salty or sweet, there's a recipe for it. If you try it at home, be sure to leave a comment and let me know which one you like better. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more great recipes. Thanks for watching until the end, and remember, sometimes the best food doesn't come from expensive ingredients. It comes from how you cut and grill the corn,